they said during the webinar that Cosmo is behind Vector. So if Vector is being tested at the moment, hello guys, welcome to my channel. I have an update to give you today on Cosmo, Vector, Butter Robot, and Overdrive, and this is coming from the webinar from DDL of July 22nd. Now I hope I won't get too many thumbs down on this video. Please guys, do not shoot the messenger, okay? I'm Daniel, I'm just a messenger. I do not work for DDL, although I have this very cool t-shirt with Vector faces. So guys, I don't know what to say. Actually, I do know what to say. I'm not sure how to say it. Let's talk about Cosmo first, okay? I think I said before that Cosmo 2.0 will be the same size as Vector, okay? So at the moment, Cosmo is a little smaller than Vector. And by the way, I have here the limited liquid metal edition, so that's why my Cosmo is a different color. So same size, this is a good thing. It will be easier for DDL to keep a stock of parts when you ship your Cosmo or Vector for repair. The app disappeared. It's not available anymore. I know on Google Play it's not there. I haven't checked. I'm an Android guy, so I haven't checked with iOS, but I know for Android it's not there. They explain why. I wish I was able to record what was said, because honestly I did not understand. I know they need to do some upgrades, but in my opinion they could have kept the app up available for people who buy, for example, a Cosmo second-hand on eBay. Then you need to be able to download the app to use Cosmo. You have to have the app for Cosmo. Without the app, it doesn't work. The main thing about Cosmo was this. This is a timeline I showed in my previous video about Vector. Okay, this is not Cosmo. There is no such timeline with Cosmo. I'm going to show you this one for Vector. And I'm going to leave it there and look at the stars or the arrow that says we are here. Okay, I'm going to put a zoom so you can see it. So Vector, we are here. This was on July 2nd. This was an email from DDL. And it says here, July 2nd, but they said during the webinar that Cosmo is behind Vector. So if Vector is being tested at the moment, Cosmo is behind. So I have no idea. If you order Cosmo 2.0 today, I have no idea when you would get it. And again guys, I'm doing this because many of you do not participate on the webinar, so you don't know what's going on. The good news about Cosmo, you can buy cubes separately. So if you damage cube number 1 or 2 or 3, you can buy a new one from DDL. That's the good news. Now about Vector. You saw the timeline on July 2nd, an email. This video here is from the webinar of July 22nd. They did not give a new delivery date. And actually, they said quite the opposite. They said that they would not commit to a date at this point because they don't want to fail. I'm not sure the word they used. They don't want to fail in meeting a deadline. Fine, but at the same time, when you pre-order a device, or if you order a device, well, you want to know when it's going to be available. So you saw the timeline I showed you. End of testing, there was no update on that. So I expected, I'll be honest, I expected during the webinar DDL to say we are going to start shipping Vector on August the 10th, right? They said they are at the end of testing, but that's not what they said. They said they cannot commit to a new date. Okay, one thing also that was mentioned is the lifetime membership. If you pre-ordered your Vector, like I said before June the 12th, you get a lifetime membership. If you order now, without knowing when you would get it, you do not get the lifetime membership. You have to buy the membership separately. All the details on the membership cost, I think you can still pay per month or per year, or on the DDL website. So they said something like they wanted to give a definition. Okay, let me put it this way. They wanted to give a definition of what is lifetime membership. You pay membership today. Are you expecting the server to be in operation in 25 years? Okay, so they gave a definition of lifetime membership, and they said 3 years. They didn't say 3 years directly. They said people expect for a product or a software to have support for 3 years. That's what they said. Some companies give more than 3 years. You buy a car and typically you get 5-year warranty on the engine. So that's 5 years. But they said 3 years. So I guess the lifetime membership really is going to be something like 3 years. And after that, you would probably have to pay more to still have access to the server. They gave a little update on the escape pod and OSKR or Oscar. There was nothing significant there. And that's it for Vector, really. No firm delivery date. I mean, that's the point to take out of my presentation. Now about Butter Robot, they did show a prototype, and I have a picture here to show you. I took a picture during the webinar. It seems to be big. Like from what I saw, it seems to be about this big of a robot, so much bigger than Cosmo and Vector. They said, Jacob said that, the CEO of DDL, they said that Butter Robot would be autonomous and also troubling. I'm trying to pronounce that word. It's hard for me. Troubling. So I don't know how a little robot with limited AI is going to trouble me. I cannot wait to see that. And again, no delivery date on Butter Robot. There was nothing. And finally, about Overdrive, I think it's clear, and they said that they're working on a new app, and the new app would not be available before 2022. So at least they said like a date. But I don't think it's going to be January 2022. I think it's going to be later in the year 2022, and they may, if I heard correctly, they may have a demo of InfiniDrive around October 2021. So InfiniDrive is this special track where when you go over that track with your car is going to charge for like half a second. The time it takes for the car to go over that track, it's going to recharge the car. So in theory, you could operate on your racing track forever. But it doesn't work that way. It won't be forever. At some point, the battery would die, and you need to clean the track also on a regular basis. If you don't have an overdrive, send me a text, and I'll tell you what you have to do to make it work correctly. So this is it, guys. Cosmo, Vector, Butter Robot, and Overdrive. And again, I'm doing this because I know most of you do not participate on the webinar, and many of you do not get the the email updates. And like I said, the last one was on July the 2nd about Vector. There has been nothing recently on Cosmo or Butter Robot in terms of delivery date. So guys, I wish I could be the carrier of more good news today. Unfortunately, it's not all. Actually, it's kind of limited good news. If you order today, don't ask me in the comments below. If you order today a Cosmo or a Vector, I have no idea when you would receive it. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye, guys.